This is part of my birthday month celebration. One of the things I like to do is to visit a park on my own during the course of my birthday week or birthday month and just kind of take the day as it comes. I don't have any dining reservations, I haven't made any fast passes, but I know that I have some friends who are gonna be in the park and maybe we'll run into them. I also wanna do some shopping for a birthday present for myself, and I'm gonna have lunch somewhere in the park. So it'll be a nice casual day, but even though the day is casual, it may bring some really nice surprises, especially if I'm able to connect with some of my friends. One of the things I like to do when I park is make sure I take a picture of where I'm parked at. Now, if I happen to be with other people in my party, I make sure I text that photo to them so everyone in the party knows where we parked, and if one of us has a battery go dead on our cell phone, we still have a backup of somebody else in the group who knows where the car is. Well, I'm at the front entrance of the park, and the walk from the parking lot through security and to the front gates here was about 5 minutes. That's not bad for self-parking. I don't know if that means we're gonna have low crowds this morning because the parking lot was not at all full, but it was extra magic hours today, which means everyone staying in the resorts could get in here at 8 o'clock. It's only 8:30 right now. They're actually gonna, I think, let me in the park a little bit early. We'll see what it's like. Maybe I can get on a ride. Okay, if you look here, you can see that the guests who are not doing extra magic hours are actually being held by a rope from going into the park any further. So while I wait for the park to open, I have some other business to take care of. Bo here seems to think I should go ahead and get my birthday button. I think that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Let me show you one of the many places you can pick up a birthday or celebration button for free. Almost every single shop and kiosk in the parks has celebration buttons for free. I'm gonna pick mine up right here. All right, I got my birthday button. And remember, if you are celebrating an engagement, your honeymoon, or graduation, or anything at all, even your birthday, you can get a free celebration button. Wear that throughout the day. Cast members will congratulate you or wish you happy birthday. It's pretty nice. Well, that line out there is kind of long and it's a little bit warm, so I thought I would come inside, enjoy the air conditioning, and do a little shopping. I am seeing a lot of new ears here today that I have not seen before. Now, I do have the purple ears. This is super cute. I've seen these everywhere. They're adorable. This one's new. I do have polka dot ears, but mine have like more blues and teals, and it doesn't have a puffy bow. This is really cute. But I think these are the ears I'm absolutely going bananas for because they're mint green and they have a pink bow. Green is my favorite color. I might have to pick some of these ears up today. I'm not sure if I'm gonna treat myself to those ears just yet. I kind of want to look around and see what's what. I might see something I like even better. Oh my gosh, I love this. Look at this. This adorable change purse is $19.99. We still have 10 minutes before the park opens. I'm gonna head into the Starbucks here. Alright, now all I have to do is find out where the line starts. I might have gone through the wrong door. I got my favorite drink here. It's got a wonderful happy birthday Pammie message on it. And what it is it's a strawberry refresher, but instead of using water, they use lemonade, and it's sweet and it's tart and it's magnificent. The cast member recommended this carrot cake cookie, and I've heard about it before. It's kind of like a carrot cake whoopie pie. I didn't get to have breakfast on the way in. I can't wait to try this. This is gonna be my breakfast. Where I happen to be right now is at the Starring Rolls Cafe. It hasn't opened yet, so their outdoor courtyard with all these beautiful umbrellas is completely empty, completely vacant, no one's here. It's a nice, quiet spot to relax and enjoy a bite to eat that I got from Starbucks. Now, let me show you where the Starbucks is. I don't know if you can see it, but right up the steps, that little doorway there is the exit from the Starbucks. Adjacent to the Starbucks over here on the left-hand side, they have very similar tables with umbrellas, but it's packed and there are people standing around because they don't have seats. They don't realize they could just come down these little steps over here and find a nice quiet spot to sit right across the street. Wow! Take a look at the size of this thing. It's almost as big as my head. It's very moist. You can really smell the carrot cake and you can see all that beautiful icing in there. I'm guessing it's like a cream cheese icing. Let's take a bite of this and see what it's like. This is so good. The icing inside isn't horribly sweet. It does seem to be very mild cream cheese filling. The cake is super sticky, super moist, really delicious. It's not overly spicy, it's well balanced. Any nuts and carrots that are in it are finely minced, so it has a really fine texture. It is absolutely delicious. Although this is called a carrot cake cookie, it is more like a cross between a cake and a whoopie pie. And it is delicious. Well, I had an extremely yummy breakfast, and now it's time to head into Toy Story Land. I can see outside of the park, the line starts for Slinky Dog. Let's have a look at that sign for the line. These Tinker Toys right here and over here mark the entrance into Toy Story Land, and this is the sign of 120 minutes. The line ends outside the entrance of Toy Story Land. That is quite a line. Here we have the entrance to Toy Story Mania. The standby for this ride is 50 minutes already. Wow. I do recommend, if you are going to brave the standby line for Slinky Dog ride, that you do it earlier in the day. The later you are in the morning, the later you are in the day, the more you're in the sun. Okay, Alien Swirling Saucers has a 50-minute wait. I do think I'm gonna get in line for this, but I'm gonna hit the restroom first. These fantastically themed restrooms are right across from the Alien Swirling Saucers ride. Okay, so I had a chance to use the restroom, and now the line is like 65 minutes long. But we'll see, I might go ahead and brave it and try to ride this ride while I wait to meet up with some other friends. Hey guys! Hi! This is Harmony. Hey, what's up? Harmony to Toy Story Land. Harmony is a cast member here in Toy Story Land. She works a lot of the different rides. Today she's on Alien Swirling Saucers. She's also a member of our Facebook group, pammieplusparks on Facebook. She's a very active member there. She's also a very active member of Disney Parks for plus size guests, as well as Universal Studios Curved. So she's a fantastic resource for theme parks. I'm sure even SeaWorld, I know that stuff too. Yeah. I'm sure you guys have seen her posts inside the group, and you're wondering who she is. Here she is. She's an expert galore. She has wonderful tips for us. I just wanted to thank Harmony and stop by and say hello and let her know how much I appreciate you. Oh, no problem. And how much I appreciate all the information that you give to people. Yeah. So if you see Harmony in our Facebook group, say hello to her. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna get on this ride.
It's her birthday, so she's going on Aliens.
Woo! Yeah! It's absolutely awesome how many members of our Pammie Plus Parks Facebook group and how many of the people who view the videos are actual cast members at the parks that we visit. And it's really amazing that they're willing to contribute their own time and energy to teach you all about the rides and share inside information and tips that will help you enjoy the rides even more. I cannot tell you how much I love and appreciate Disney cast members and Universal team members. You guys are awesome. Very simple ride, and it kind of reminds a lot of people of like a carnival ride. There's some nostalgia involved with that, but man, that is such a fun ride. A nice, simple, easy ride, easy to board, easy to exit. They even have seatbelt extenders if you feel like you want one. I don't need one when I ride alone, but if I were to ride with another person, I would ask for one, especially if that other person was a plus-size person. If you don't need it, you don't need it, no big deal. So far, this day is shaping up to be pretty darn magical. I'm so glad you're here with me. Well, there must be pixie dust in the air, because while I was standing in line to ride Alien Swirling Saucers, I checked the My Experience app and I scored a fast pass for Toy Story Mania. Let's get on this ride. It is my favorite ride in this park. Ooh, are you ready for a rootin' tootin' shooting game? I am. A really cool feature of this ride is when you get off, you walk past these very Instagrammable walls, a checkerboard, and behind me over here, there's the popsicle wall. That looks like it's a wall made of giant popsicle sticks. It is completely awesome. So if you're into the whole Instagram thing, this is where you want to make sure you pause on your way out of the ride to take some fantastic photos here. Well, it was time to head outside of Toy Story Land. It was getting really crowded and a bit warm in there. And while I was resting in there, I got a call from one of my friends that I was planning to meet here today. She had a little mishap. She had to turn around and go home, so she's not coming today. I hope she's okay and everything is fine and she's doing well. We'll have to connect another time. But I still have a lot to do today. I went ahead and I made the decision. I'm gonna go head back to that shop and get those green and pink ears. And I'm gonna try and see if I can find the purple sparkle Mickey shirt that matches my purple sparkle ears. I may also grab a bite to eat, and I think I might even park hop over to Epcot. Let's see what happens. So just behind me is Sunset Club Couture, one of my favorite stores here at Hollywood Studios. They do carry plus sizes. They do have a dressing room. A lot of the times the styles that are in here are a little more shishi, a little more sparkly, a little more fancy. So I'm hoping the shirt I'm looking for is in here. Well, no dice. It looks like they don't have the ears or the shirt I was looking for. But we're gonna head over to Keystone Clothiers, see if maybe they have them in stock. Well, it looks like I'm out of luck again. Keystone Clothiers is closed. Let me go ahead across the street over here to Mickey's of Hollywood and see if they have what I want. This is the shirt I've been looking for. Let's see if they have my size. They only have it in a size small. The good news is they have the ears I was looking for, so I'll grab these now. Woo! Can you hear the air condition pumping in this vehicle? I almost got in one of the friendship boats to hop over to Epcot, but the line was pretty long and it was mostly out in the bright sunlight. You know, it's hot, it's sunny, and my car was only a few minutes away, so I decided to walk over to my car, grab myself a Powerade, and sit in the AC, cool off, reapply my sunscreen, and then drive over to Epcot. My particular annual pass gets parking included with it, but if you are just visiting for the day and you're parking, once you pay for parking at one park, that parking is good at any park you go to. Hang on to your receipt and you can reuse that parking if you park hop on that same day to another park. Keep that in mind. It's a great way to save money. You don't have to pay for parking twice. Once you pay for parking on a particular day, that parking is good at any park for that entire day. All right, once I get chilled out here for a few minutes, I'm gonna hit the road and head to Epcot. Well, the bag check line for Epcot was a bear, but I'm finally through it. And while I was standing there, I was able to text a friend who happens to be in the park. So actually it's a group of friends that I'm gonna be meeting up with and maybe even having lunch with them. So that'll be a wonderful surprise. I'm excited. And it's the first weekend of the Flower and Garden Festival. Each year they feature a whole different set of topiaries in the front of the park, and this year they've moved the butterflies to the very front. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. All right guys, here are my friends Buddy and Mary. They are moderators in our Facebook group. You may have seen them in some other videos in the past. They happen to be here today. I knew they were going to be in Epcot and I was like, you know what? If my friend Amy couldn't make it to Hollywood Studios, I was gonna hop over to Epcot to see these guys, and I'm really happy they're here. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna just, you know, wing it, take the day as it comes. We don't have any reservations for lunch or anything, but we're all really hungry. We're gonna head over to one of the places that's my favorite to eat at, and that's Morocco, the Tangerine Cafe, I think is where we're gonna head to. They have fantastic food there. Have you guys ever eaten there before? Nope. Okay, Mary and Buddy have not eaten there before. I can't wait to introduce them to it. Let's head out. All right, so we got a tremendous feast here. Each of us got the same thing, and this is a lamb wrap. It's very much like a gyro, and then you have a lentil salad and a couscous salad that comes with it. But you know, we can't be totally healthy, so we got desserts. This is a tangerine roll, we have a chocolate roll, and then we also got some baklava. So we're gonna dig into our meal and tell you what it's like. Okay, so we have totally devastated this meal. We enjoyed our desserts, we split them up and everybody tried everything. My favorite was the tangerine roll, but I ate all the baklava. The desserts are amazing, but they are very rich. So that's why it's nice to kind of cut them up and share them amongst your party, and everybody has a little taste of everything. Fantastic. Really delicious desserts. So if you want like a coffee or like you're looking for something special, this is a great spot to get a treat. And our lunch was very light and very flavorful. It was perfect. A perfect summer meal or warm weather meal because the salads were nice and cool. But yeah, Tangerine Cafe is one of my favorite places to eat, one of my favorite quick services, and of course the entire Morocco Pavilion has the best food at Restaurant Marrakesh, Spice Road Table, and here at Tangerine Cafe. Well, I just enjoyed a fantastic lunch with Buddy and Mary, and it's time time for me to start heading home, and I decided to take the friendship boat across the lagoon and over to the entrance of the World Showcase. I have just a little short walk outside of the World Showcase to get to my car. You never know what adventures I'll get into. This year, Disney has outdone itself with the topiaries. There are some amazing new pieces, some upgrades that have been made to existing pieces. It is absolutely spectacular. The place is just bursting with color. But speaking of topiaries, let me show you a very special booth here that will help you take a little piece of Disney topiaries home with you. Let's have a look. Check it out. You can get your very own topiary to bring home with you. These topiaries have been started, and with a little love and care, they will grow to look just like the topiaries you see throughout the Epcot park during the Flower and Garden Festival. You can get yourself just the wire frame and stuff it yourself and start your own topiary from scratch, or you can buy ones that are already started. And these two are the showcase pieces, the most expensive ones sold in the booth. They are absolutely adorable. Just imagine these in your home. Here are the prices for the Noah's Ark topiaries. The mouse wire frame is $24.99. Small assorted planted topiaries are $49.99. The stuffed mouse head topiary is $54.99. And the medium elephant planted topiary is $90.99. The large elephant, $120.99, and the large planted Mickey or Minnie topiaries are $499.99. Now the folks who run Noah's Ark Topiary are actually personal friends of mine. They don't happen to be here today, and I'm here and I wanted to make sure I showed you some of their handiwork. You can go to their website, Noah's Ark Topiary, and check them out and buy their products there as well. I will put a link down below in the description. Here we are at the port of entry. It turns out that the port of entry stores are a place where you can pick up your pass holders magnet, so we're headed in. Okay, it looks like there's a heck of a line in here, but at least we're in air conditioning and it's not that bad. Here it is, the pass holder magnet for the Flower and Garden Festival. We have Pluto, and look at the little leaves on there. It's adorable. Now you guys may have already seen on Instagram and in other YouTube videos that they're selling a little orange bird drink cup that has a slushie in it. Well, the name of the orange bird is actually Squeezy. Decided I would get into this long line to buy myself an orange slushie in one of the Squeezy containers. I'm really excited about it because I love the orange bird. I love Squeezy. And the line isn't too bad. It was pretty far out, and I've moved really fast through the line so far in just a few minutes. Look at this tall fella I found back here.
Well, hi.
It's Jeremy from the Magic Geekdom, one of my wonderful vlogging friends. If you guys haven't already checked out their vlog, I want you to go see them. There's gonna be a link in the description down below. I'm gonna chat with them for a few minutes while I'm in line. I'll see you guys in a minute. Woo! A little red in the face from the walk and the heat today, but it was worth it. What a magical day I had. I got to spend time with Harmony. I got to spend time with Mary and Bud. I missed out on seeing Amy, and that's too bad, but we'll find a way to meet up again some other time. And I also got to run into Jeremy from the Magic Geekdom. And I almost forgot to share with you too that I got my orange bird and I got my special ears. I didn't wear the ears because I'm actually wearing a bow in my hair today, and I couldn't wear the bow and the ears at the same time. But I'm super excited to have Squeezy, the orange bird. He is so adorable. I'm really excited you guys could join me to see what it's like when I just spend a day in the park with no real agenda and, you know, connect with friends and just relax and have a good time. It is such a privilege to be able to go into the parks, and I thank you guys for helping me to be able to do that. Thanks for being a part of my birthday week and my birthday month. I hope that all of your days are magical, and remember, life is a roller coaster. Enjoy the ride.